Hello and welcome to day 51 of 73. And today I wanted to talk about milestones. Now, even though it is day 51, it is worth noting that this is the 50th video of the series, minus day 17. But, we talked about that and, it is what it is. But I wanted to take a second to reflect and to express how deeply proud I am of the journey in and of itself and of myself in being able to continue this as long as I have. I'm sure I've sprinkled throughout the series how important it has been for me to not only undergo this journey, but to be consistent, whether it is perfect or not, whether it is consolidated in its message on a daily basis or not. The main thing for me has been putting myself out there and being able to patch together this series of snippets or commentaries that you may call it in terms of daily life, in terms of the journey in and of itself. And I've been quite glad to get to this point where in the number of days that it has been to show up and be able to do this particular kind of material. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about milestones, in addition to this being the 50th video, it's also one of those ways in which we, as people in general, seem to gauge time. And I know that when things started, the mere concept of being able to talk for about 5 minutes at a time was something that not only seemed daunting, but also seemed near impossible for me to do consistently. Because one, I never really know what the proper content would be until the day comes or until I moved to talk about a particular subject. And the fact that I was able and continue to be able to do so is more a reflection of the possibility of growth on my end, and also the reassurance, I would say, that anything is actually possible when you do intentionally put a lot of thought and mental focus onto it. And so this milestone for me makes a lot of sense and it does mean a lot. I'm a big cricket fan, so the half century is a big thing. If we talking decades, five of those back to back to back to back to back is incredible for me to even think about. And it just gives me an extra level of confidence and boost as I go forward because this is uncharted territory. This is something that I know requires a certain level of effort on a daily basis, and to get to somewhere without acknowledging it wouldn't seem okay with me. Plus, in a few days, I am going to be turning 33, which is another milestone. And it always brings to light moments of reflection and moments of sometimes feeling like we're always in search of perfection or in search of things that might now justify why we take certain actions. But it's also very important to show yourself that love, to show yourself that understanding that the journey in and of itself is the reward. And the fact that we're blessed to get to certain milestones is worthy enough. I know that when I was younger, the thought that I would one day become a dad somehow seemed foreign, especially because of the kind of lifestyle that I was leading, or feeling like I would wake up every day and see someone look at me like I was their entire world. Like that was something that was also a foreign thought to me as well. And to be in a position where I can be eternally grateful and appreciative for not only the choices that I've made, but also continue to make in the hope that I will become a better person. That is something that gives me a fuel or a drive that I can't really describe in the most words. So shout out to me. Shout out to the people that are in my circles and spaces that continue to give me the motivation to do what I do. And shout out to tomorrow because we will continue striving to be the best versions of ourselves and we will not stop. Thank you for your time.